Hey, this is Samantha and Denefe with Arkansas Catholic and Your ID. I'm excited to be with you here today. One thing that I saw a lot in ministry was parents who were a little bit afraid to teach their children the faith. I ran into it a couple of times. And it kind of makes sense because theology is so big and we have such a rich tradition. And we have some scary words like transubstantiation and consubstantial, and how do you teach that to your kids, and how do you keep them Catholic? And there's lots of different ways to do it. And one way that I like to do it is to live a liturgical life. So what I mean by that is we have this wonderful rhythm put into place into our Catholic Church, the liturgical calendar. So we have wonderful time to prep for Christmas, we have lit for Easter, and we have feast days. One coming up is Our Lady, the Assumption of our Mother. And so my family, we're going to make Assumption parfaits. So I've got helpers with me today. Little Eli, who is 1.5 years old, so get ready for chaos. And my daughter Faith, who's 5. And so what I like to do is when we have holy days of obligation, come up with little treats or little fun things to do, like let them eat Cool Whip from a can. But what we're actually doing today, guys, is we are making Assumption parfaits. Do you know what the Assumption is?
No.
No. The Assumption is a holy day of obligation in the church where Mother Mary went straight to heaven. She didn't die like we will. She goes straight to, well, she dies, but she goes straight to heaven. Her body doesn't have to be buried like ours does.
Not very silly, but it's silly.
It is. So this is Jello. So we're gonna scoop it up. Can you grab your spoon? And we're gonna put it in here. And what are some things that are blue?
Jello.
Jello. Jello's blue. What else is blue?
I don't know.
The sky is blue. So that's what we're making. We're gonna make a sky because Mary went into the sky to heaven.
How about how we make it with this?
With
what
this.
that you working for?
Well, we're just gonna put some, this is gonna be the sky, and then we're gonna put some clouds in. So this is whipped cream. So see that? You wanna do that, Eli? Put some whipped cream in there. Awesome. Oh, nope, wrong way. So some other things that you can do, like we did a wonderful thing on Pentecost where we made red velvet cupcakes, just like a cake box, and I had them up on the counter and there was red everywhere and all over them. And I think the only thing they got out of that was there's the Holy Spirit, and red is a good color for him, and it means fire, and the fire wants to live inside of us. But let's try a little bit more about Mary. So why is Mary important, Faith? Do you know why?
Because God thinks he's good.
Because God thinks well of her? Yeah, that's so true. And she's the mother. Who's her son?
Jesus.
Jesus is her son. And we love Mary, right? And do you know what the prayer is that we say?
What?
What prayer do we like to say that's about Mary?
I don't know.
Is it the Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Do you know how that goes?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you want to say it with me real quick? No. No, and that's how kids are. I didn't prep them. I didn't know what they were going to say. I included a 1-year-old, but that's because this is life, and it's messy, but it's beautiful. And here's the most important thing, guys. God created your kids just for you. He made it so that you had everything that you needed to raise them and to raise them in the faith. And they have everything that they need to help you get to heaven. It goes both ways. So don't be afraid to get messy and be crazy and be full of life. Like, that's part of it. Just teach them what you know. You don't have to go into details about the theology of the Assumption. Just go to Mass and then make Jello Cool Whip parfaits to help them remember that August 15th we go to Mass for our holy day of obligation to celebrate who?
Jesus.
Jesus and Mary. Have a great day. See you guys next month.